In this video, I'm going to share with you about remote nursing jobs. So, the first thing is, I started my remote nursing career at 60, guys. I've been a nurse since I was 20 years old, 20 years of age, rather. And I started my remote nursing career at 60. Now, I do have to tell you, before I started, I wasn't smiling. I was, stressed, not enjoying my job, just tired of the whole healthcare system. And I heard about remote nursing. Now, the first thing you need to know that I can share with you is remote nursing is a world. It is not just a job. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. So I live in Texas. And I'm just used to, if I want a job, just going to, apply at the local hospital, apply, online or whatever. Remote nursing's different, different, different. So I'm going to tell you five things today that will really help you out and help you start your journey on remote nursing. So number one, first thing I mentioned to you is that I live in Texas and I was used to just applying locally at, different facilities depending on what position I was interested in. And I've worked in a lot of places. But in remote nursing, you can apply at any location that is under your nursing license. So that means if you have a compact license, you can apply for positions in any state in that compact. So I had to keep, wrapping my mind around it because at first I was just looking for, oh, let me look for jobs in Texas. No, you can, if you have a compact license, you can apply for any job that is located in that compact state. I actually work for a company that's in Arizona, and it's really nice. I'm going to go to, it's more than nice, it's wonderful. I'm going to go to number two. Number two is I'm going to tell you about your nursing license. So when nurses find out that I have a position as a nurse navigator, I work at home and I pay a little more than I was getting paid in the hospital. First thing they assume is, oh, she's got a BSN. No, I do not. I need to finish it, but no, I have an ASN. And so the second thing you need to understand is there's a lot of nursing positions, remote nursing positions, working from home for nurses that have an ASN, a BSN, uh, masters, and so forth. So what I'm saying is there's the majority of positions, and I've been looking and looking and keeping up with it for a good while. Just an ASN is good. LPN also is can work, and then also like I said, masters or nurse practitioners. Okay, so got it. Number three, you can also add licenses. I wasn't even thinking about that. I didn't know that. So what that means is to make your application, your resume more attractive, you can apply for some endorsements. I am considering applying for a California endorsement for two reasons. Number one is that California has a high need for remote nurses. Number two, they pay higher. They're one of the higher paid uh, states for remote nursing. Keep that in mind. Okay, and you can also add other licenses too, the licenses that are not in a compact. And so the company that I work for, we have some nurses already that they have a compact license, and then they've added like California and I can't think of the other ones, but they've added some more just, and again, it makes them more attractive to an employer because they not only have the compact, but they also have that California license because companies that hire remote nurses, they are usually taking care of patients all over the United States. For my position, and remember, I said I live in Texas, the company I work for is in Arizona, and I have patients in Texas, Louisiana, Colorado, all over the place. So, number four, experience. Let me tell you about experience. This is another one. Again, this is a whole world, whole different world. So, I already told you I have a position as a remote nurse navigator, and I work with children. So I work with pediatrics. Let me tell you, I do have experience working in pediatrics, but it was back in 1986. Do you hear me? When I was first out of nursing school. So when I presented my resume, and I haven't worked with pediatrics since probably 1990, I think I stayed there 4 years, I was hired. So you can look at your experience, your total nursing experience, and even some experience, even if it's not a nurse, if it's in a certain area, like it's one nurse that I work with that, well, she's one of my coaching students, and she has experience as an administrative assistant. And so that helps her because she has a lot of the technology skills that, you know, in nursing, she her nursing experience is one thing, but it really helps her to be a qualified candidate because she has experience as administrative assistant. Okay, so number five, when you are looking at job description, looking at jobs, possibilities, if you don't meet all the qualifications, apply anyway. If you meet most of them, apply anyway. You know, they're going to show you on the job description, it's going to have requirements, then it's going to have preferences. I'm not even talking about the preferences. I'm talking about the qualifications. If you don't meet all of them and you meet some of them, apply anyway. The position I have, I did not meet all of their requirements they were looking for. So keep that in mind. And I've heard other nurses say that. Okay, so how many did I give you? Talked about location, we talked about the degree, we talked about the experience, talked about it, endorsements, talked about qualification. Now I'm going to give you um, a couple of bonuses to go along with that. So another thing that you need to know is that there are so many remote jobs. I mean, it's more and more and more and more. There's so many jobs, and they do not require any previous remote nursing experience. Now, there are some positions that do, and it can be very time consuming to sift through and, every job. And so what we do for our job post is we sort through it for you. We go through all these different sites and get the best jobs, the ones that do not require any previous remote nursing experience, meaning they're going to train you. And so that's opening the door for you for the remote nursing role world. That's the word I meant to say, remote nursing world. And just to recap for you, you can apply for any jobs in any state under your license. If you have a compact license, that means you can apply for companies in different states. Another thing, don't worry about your degree. As long as you have a degree, it doesn't matter whether you're an LVN, an RN with an ASN, BSN, master's, whatever it is, apply. You're qualified. Your experience can go all the way back. It can go to a side hustle even. You can add licenses. You can get endorsements to make your resume more attractive. Don't worry about meeting all the requirements. If you meet some of them, apply anyway. Be bold. Apply, 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 apply. And don't worry about having previous remote nursing experience. Now, if you would like to know more, um, because again, like I said at the beginning, remote nursing is a whole different world. It is not hard, but it's like going to a foreign country or even I would say a foreign country you've never been to. You can go and try to figure it out, yourself, but to save time, if you have um, what do you call it? A person that kind of shows you, takes you where you need to go, explains everything to you. That's what I do with nurses. And so if you do visit a foreign country and you have a guide that's there, and they're taking you, you're gonna, maneuver pretty quickly. You're gonna get where you need to go, enjoy yourself. So that's what I do for remote nursing. I'm your remote nursing guide. To find out more, just check out our site because I give a lot of helpful information.